Hi everybody, welcome back to my garden. So we're supposed to get some really cold nights coming up here. It's not supposed to freeze, but it is supposed to get in the high 30s. One of the things I wanted to do was protect some of my vegetables. And the days have been pretty cold. It's only been in the 50s. So I'm going to show you what I do to protect them from the cold nights. So this looks spooky, doesn't it? These are peppers here. I have this plastic over them just to kind of do a greenhouse effect. These are the peppers that are still bearing fruit. The rest of them are not bearing fruit anymore. This is the plastic that I use. It's 3.5 milliliters thick. I buy it at, you can get it at Home Depot, Menards, usually in the paint section, or I will list it down below, and you can, I'm sure you can find it on Amazon. I'll put a Amazon link down below. And I just, for the peppers, I'm just draped it over the top of the fence and attached binder clips to the top, and then I attached binder clips to the sides, and I'll end up putting, I have some more, I just had these 2 pieces, so I've got some more I can put on these, the rest of the pepper. For these tomatoes, I showed you this little like arches, trellises that I made. I'll put a clip in here to recap that. And I just made these trellises out of PVC. What is this? 1/2 inch PVC. And I drilled holes in it all the way through. Put this wire. This is what? 2 inches by 1 inch maybe. Wire. And then I zip tied it to the PVC. And it works really well if you want like a really cheap trellis. Like if you can't do that, this is a really good alternative for a small trellis. And then I just have it in the ground here. The rebar just slips right into the PVC pipe. And then I put plastic over it. So those were pretty easy to make, and then I just put a piece of this plastic over the top. Again, this is a 3.5 milliliter plastic, and then you attach it to the PVC with these clips. And these clips, I bought these on Amazon, so I'll put a link down below, are called snap clamps. And these are the, what size are these? I don't know if they have, oh, 1/2 inch, because it's 1/2 inch for 1/2 inch PVC. And they just snap right on there, and they hold on pretty well. It's been windy here, and they do a really good job of holding on. So then on the ends, I just try to gather everything together, and I've got it. The binder clip there, a binder clip down here. I put a clamp on the side, in the middle, on the end, and then I've got this end clipped also together with a binder clip. So that should keep them warm. I'm not necessarily worried about protecting them from frost. I'm more worried about keeping them warm. I don't think I'm going to get any tomatoes I've been thinking about digging these out and putting them in the greenhouse. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I planted these tomatoes July 24th. I should have had tomatoes on them by now, but I'm just getting flowers. So the fact that the days are shorter, I think that is what is preventing them from growing as big. The other thing I have left to protect if we get a frost is this zucchini plant. He's still producing zucchini, so I will just end up throwing a tarp over this, and it'll be fine. The other thing I wanted to say for these peppers, I put a brick down here on the edge of the plastic just to hold it down, and that way the wind won't blow it away. Between that and the binder clips, it should be fine. I ended up covering the whole row of peppers. That's what I ended up doing. I just put another piece of plastic on the end here, and it should be fine. One of the things I forgot to mention is if you're having really cold nights and warm days, like I would say anything over 60, you got to open up these, especially something like this, because it gets really hot in here. And we just had a bunch of rain, so it's going to be really humid in there too. I know that some blight has started on those tomatoes already because I had them covered, and then I wasn't able to get out in the morning and uncover them, and it was just really hot and humid in there, which is the perfect condition for blight. It's a kind of a pain in the ass to cover and uncover and cover and uncover, but you can actually just kind of bring it up to about here, just like fold up the sides and bring it to about there, just so that you can get airflow through it, and they'll be fine. So right now we have forecasted a pretty cool fall. I know that not too far north of here they've already had a hard frost, so it's coming. And I'm hoping, I haven't looked at the long range forecast, I'm hoping that we get, once we have this cool down, then we have another warm up. And if that's the case, then this garden will last a little while longer. Otherwise it's going to be done pretty quick here. Our average last frost date here in Wisconsin Zone 5A is October 11th. I'm sorry, first frost date, not last frost date. Last frost date is May 11th. First frost date is October 11th. So, and today is September 30th. I don't know if we're going to make that October 11th. So this was a quick one. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Sharon's Home and Garden. I hope you saw some different methods for trying to protect your plants from frost. If you like what you saw here, don't forget to click on that subscribe button. And until next time, happy gardening, everybody. Bye-bye.